Hey guys, how's it going? It's X666X Iron Maiden, and today we are checking one out that I already know the song, but I have never seen this live version of it. This is Megadeth's Holy Wars, The Punishment Due, live in 1992. Alright, so I'm going to get to see Marty Friedman live doing this song, which I haven't seen yet. I have a friend of mine that checked out a lot of live Megadeth, and I got to see some of them, but for some reason I don't remember ever seeing this one. I guess I just either missed him watching it, or I maybe even have heard a version from this time, but I've never watched the video. So when somebody asked me to check it out, I jumped on it because, you know, even though I know the song, if I haven't seen the video before, I haven't seen the live version, I want to see it. I've seen this song performed live, but never with Marty, obviously. 1992, I was a year old. I didn't even get to see him play with the band before. I've only caught them. I think I've seen this song twice, maybe just once. No, they would have played it both times I've seen them, actually. So it's gonna be cool to see it with Marty, though, because it's quite the guitarist. I'm sure you guys will agree with me. So without further ado, let's check it out. Not sure exactly where. It just says 1992, so. Oh man, it's a hell of a song. It's been a while since I've listened to Megadeth, actually. Probably that's gonna change after this. Oh, his voice sounded so really good back then. Nice touch, playing a little bit slower. Yeah, his vocals were, you know, now he's gotten older, it's a lot harder for him to do some of these things. He still gets it, but it's slightly off, you know, because he got older, his voice doesn't go as high.
Either way,
It's such a great song. It's an awkward drum setup because it's just like a small pedestal and it kind of sticks out on the edges of it. Like the double bass sticks out in the front, like almost half of the double bass sticks out the front. Okay, here we go. I always look forward to this part of the song. Some people may hate Dave as a person, but goddamn can he fucking play. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Megadeth is such an amazing band. There's a I always had an internal debate on, like most people, debating, oh, who do you like more, Metallica or Megadeth? And it took a while, but I think as a whole, I always ended up just slightly enjoying Megadeth more. Depends on my mood. I feel like when I really want to get into something that really pumps me up, I really prefer listening to Megadeth, and then I'll switch over to Metallica if I just really want like something that's really catchy, really cool to listen to. Not to say that, you know, either or can't be done for the same thing, but there's just a thing with Megadeth that every time I hear their music, it just gets me pumped up every time. Just every time. This is no exception. This is an excellent live version of Holy Wars. The two times I've seen Megadeth, the first time was 2010, if I can remember correctly. If I'm right on that one, it might have been 2009. Oh yeah. So excuse me, guys. I gotta look it up. Megadeth playing in Moncton was. Of course, I have to click on it to actually see it. That was 2010, and that was the American Carnage tour where they played Rest in Peace in its entirety. Which was an amazing experience. Holy War, they played the whole album, and then they did Trust, They did Head Crusher, 2001, Symphony of Destruction, then Peace Sells, with the Holy Wars reprise at the end there, which was fucking sweet. It was the first time I'd seen them. Slayer was on that tour. It was the second, it was a co-high headlining with Slayer, and Testament opened. It was one of the really, really good shows I had seen. The second time I seen Megadeth was at Heavy Montreal, and I think that was 2013. Yeah, it would be 2013. That time, they did Trust, Hangar 18, Wake Up Dead, In My Darkest Hour, Sweating Bullets, Skin of My Teeth, Etude of Moan, Kingmaker, Dance in the Rain, which was with David Draymond, came out for that one, Symphony of Destruction, Peace Sells, and then they did Holy Wars of Punishment Do. Dance in the Rain, I don't even remember what that album is from, truthfully. I'd actually have to click on it to know where it was from. What album is that? Of course it's not. It was Super Collider, that's why I didn't fucking know it. Yeah, Super Collider was definitely not my favorite album that they did. Luckily, they only played 2 songs from that album on there, and I believe Kingmaker was the other one, yeah. I didn't find that to be a great album, so I'm glad they only played 2 songs from that one. But yeah, comparing this that we just watched here, to get back to my point, I'm going way off, those 2 shows, neither one of them compare to the quality you got from Megadeth at this point in time, with Marty with them. That lineup with Marty, and of course I'm going to forget everyone's names right now, and I know I should know everyone in the band at that time's name. I normally would, but you know me, I get on here and then I forget everything. Obviously, I had David on bass at this time as well, and on drums was, I know I should know this one, it was Nick Menza, right? Yeah, it was Nick Menza. Just crazy. Just crazy. It was a crazy lineup for that time, and it kind of you just can't beat that lineup in my opinion. Just like most people would tell you. And they played hell of a live shows, and I've seen others songs with that lineup perform live and just blew me away. The quality that you got with that lineup. Not to say that when I seen them, what was it? They had Chris Broderick on there. He's a phenomenal guitarist too, in my opinion. But still, not to mention, Dave's getting older. By the time I'm seeing him in 2010, he's gotten to be an older guy. I find he shows that energy that he showed there live anymore. I don't know if that's just from touring for years and years. Eventually, you kind of get tired as you get older, kind of thing. But that just differences, from getting older and all that. It's just crazy how it just pointing out how crazy this lineup was. Anyways, we're getting back to, I could talk about it, for a while longer, but I'm going to cut it there so I don't make this video too long. Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking this one out with me. I know a lot of you have probably already seen it before. I'm just that weird one that hadn't seen this particular song live yet from that era. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to see more from me. I'm also on Patreon if you'd like to support the channel. And as always, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you later.